जो रसना भाई, प्रेम के सागर को जो छू ले परमानंद वो पाए। प्यार तुम्हारा इतना मीठा दिल को मेरे लुभाए। ऐसी प्रीत हमने पहले तो देखी नहीं, तेरे प्यार की कोई सीमा नहीं। पाके तुमको बाबा हमने पाया ये जग सारा। तू ही मेरा साथी है, तू ही मेरा सहारा। जीवन के हर पल में संग संग रहना यूं ही। तेरे प्यार की कोई सीमा नहीं, तेरे प्यार की कोई सीमा नहीं। मेरे प्यारे बाबा तुम बिन जीना नहीं, तेरे प्यार की कोई सीमा नहीं।
मन की आँखों से हर पल ही तुझको देखूं। मन की आँखों से हर पल ही तुझको देखूं। बाबा खड़े हैं पास मेरे, दिल से दुआएं मांगू। बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे।
मन की आँखों से हर पल ही तुझको देखूं। मन की आँखों से हर पल ही तुझको देखूं। बाबा खड़े हैं पास मेरे, दिल से दुआएं मांगो। बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे।
मैं जहाँ भी रूप तेरा ही सामने आए, वर्षा वरदानों की मेरे मन पे तू बरसाए, रूहानी दृष्टि दे दे, रूहानी दृष्टि दे दे, इतनी दुआएं मांगू।
मन की आँखों से हर पल ही तुझको देखूं, बाबा खड़े हैं पास मेरे, दिल से दुआएं मांगू। बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे। नित दिन हर पल पल साथ तेरे मैं मिलन मनाऊं, ख्वाबों ख्यालों में तुझे अपने ही पास में पाऊं, जीवन के हर मोड़ पे तेरा, जीवन के हर मोड़ पे तेरा साथ मैं तो मांगूं।
मन की आँखों से हर पल ही तुझको देखूं, मन की आँखों से हर पल ही तुझको देखूं, बाबा खड़े हैं पास मेरे, दिल से दुआएं मांगू। बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे।
मन की आँखों से हर पल ही तुझको देखूं, मन की आँखों से हर पल ही तुझको देखूं, बाबा खड़े हैं पास मेरे, दिल से दुआएं मांगो। बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे, बाबा मेरे।
So, Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. How the sound is okay?
Sound is excellent, Sister Shirley. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Avinal Bhai. Om Shanti. So welcome to Lenasia. So today is India's Independence Day. But Baba also gives us the gift of becoming independent, where there's one Baba and none other. Today's Baba's Murli is a holy Murli, and holy very much connected with a deep, deep level of purity. And the purity Baba is talking about, purity of consciousness, purity of thoughts, purity of drishti, purity of attitude. And Baba is saying this purity only comes when we burn the impurity with the power of remembrance. Otherwise, it's not possible to have such elevated, pure consciousness that influences the soul so powerfully. And that purity then purifies the world, helps Baba and purifies the world. Baba is giving the example. He's saying that, you know, sometimes someone can leave the body, and then after that, they can come back again. And he's saying the same way, if we only just kill the impurity and don't burn them completely with the power of yoga, the power of remembrance, that impurity in some way or the other will keep coming up and, you know, coming up in thoughts, coming up in sanskaras, etc. But with the fire of remembrance, it's completely, completely burnt for all time. And that is the gift that every child of Baba has. Baba's taught us how to remember him, how to connect, and only the connection, because when I become that powerful soul, connecting with the Almighty Supreme Soul, then with that connection, that remembrance, so impurity is burnt, completely transformed for all time. A powerful murli, very straightforward, powerful murli. I will read the murli and then we will churn together at the end. Original date of Baba's murli, 3rd March 88. The title of the murli, How to Celebrate Holi and Bring About Permanent Transformation. Today, the Father, the bestower of fortune for all, has come to celebrate the holy of the jewels of knowledge with these holy swans. To celebrate means to celebrate a meeting. Bap Dada is always pleased to see all of the extremely loving, easy yogi, holy children those who constantly cooperate in Baba's task, those who are transforming the world with their pure attitude and pure vision. Powerful line. We're helping Baba, the magic, those who are constantly cooperative in Baba's task, those who are transforming the world with their pure attitude and pure vision. The great souls of today are also praised as being pure, but you elevated souls become holy in the highest way. That is, any impurity, even in thoughts or dreams, will not bring you pure attitude and drishti down from its pure stage. Because every thought is pure, that is, because the consciousness is pure, your attitude and vision automatically become pure. Because every thought is pure, that is, because the consciousness is pure, your attitude and vision automatically become pure. Not only do you become pure, but you also purify matter. This is why when matter is pure, you receive pure bodies for innumerable births in the future. Therefore, you become such holy swans, that is, elevated souls who constantly have pure thoughts. The highest on high Father makes you into those with such elevated lives in every way. This purity is the highest purity. It is not ordinary. Ordinary pure souls will accept you as great pure souls and will bow in front of you and say, your purity is extremely elevated. Householders of today, because they consider themselves to be impure, bow their heads to the pure souls, considering them to be great. However, they will accept that there is a great difference between the purity of you elevated pure souls and their purity. This festival of Holi is the memorial of the method of purification of you pure souls. Because all of you are number-wise pure souls burn in purity for all time in the fire of love in Baba's remembrance. So this is the main thing, because all of you, number-wise, pure souls burn in purity for all time in the fire of love in Baba's remembrance. This is why you first celebrate the holy of burning. You then celebrate the holy of being colored, burning, being colored. That is the holy of celebrating a meeting. To burn something means to finish all name and trace of it. If people want to finish all name and trace of something, what do? They burn it. This is why, after killing Ravan, they burn him. This memorial of you souls is the burning of impurity. That is, you became pure, holy. Bap Dada always says that for you Brahmins to celebrate holy means to become holy, H-O-L-Y. So check, have you simply killed impurity or have you burnt it? Check, have you simply killed impurity or have you burnt it? It is possible for someone who has died to come alive. The life remains hidden somewhere or other. You know, when something like that happens, I've seen in my early days, everyone's afraid, they run far away, ghost has arrived. So our the vices as well, impurity is like the ghosts coming back. However, to burn something means to finish all name and trace of it. How far have you come? You have to check this for yourselves, do you not? The hidden life of impurity should not come back alive, even in dreams. The hidden life of impurity should not come back alive, even in dreams. Baba started with saying about the consciousness, when the consciousness is so pure, and the consciousness really shifts when we have that determination, I want to become completely pure, then everything shifts. Pure consciousness. Such a soul is known as an elevated, pure soul. Even dreams can be transformed with a thought. Today, Bab Dada was seeing in the subtle regions the promises made by the children from time to time in their thoughts and in writing. Whether one is a Maharati in one stage or a Maharati in doing service, both make very good promises from time to time. There are two types of Maharatis. One is to be a Maharati on the basis of the efforts you make to attain blessings or the inheritance. So one is to be the Maharati on the basis of the efforts you make to attain blessings or the inheritance. The other is to become a Maharati on the basis of one speciality or other that you have been doing in doing service. Although both are called Maharatis, the first variety you heard about are that on the basis of their stage. They always swing in the swing of supersensuous joy in their minds, in the swing of contentment, and the swing of being embodiments of love received from everyone's heart. The second variety are Maharatis on the basis of their specialities in doing service through their bodies. That is, superficially, they appear to be embodiments of the fruit of contentment, not deeply from the heart. There's that contentment. Due to their speciality in doing service, their minds are content with the support of service and not the basis of stage, contentment of the stage, the mind. Due to their speciality of serving, there will be love from everyone, but not constantly, either in their minds or in their hearts. Sometimes it will be superficial and sometimes in their hearts. However, speciality in serving makes them Maharatis. They are counted in the line of Maharatis. Therefore, today, Bab Dada was seeing the promises of both the Maharatis and the effort makers. Only recently, you made many promises. What did Baba see? There is benefit in making a promise because you are giving full attention to determination. A promise that is remembered again and again brings power. A promise that is remembered again and again brings power. I have to do it. I have to do it. I want to do it. Okay. I must do it. Do or die. Although due to this, there is a little transformation, the seed still remains buried. This is why after a certain time or when a situation arises, because the buried seed receives the water of situations and reasons, its leaves begin to emerge once again. It does not finish for all time. So Bap Dada was seeing who celebrated the holy of burning. When a seed is burnt, a burnt seed never bears fruit. Everyone made promises. We will let the past be the past for whatever has happened up to now. So much hope and encouragement from Baba. We will let the past be the past for whatever has happened up to now, whether to ourselves or to others. We will finish everything and bring about transformation. Everyone recently made promises. You all made promises in your heart-to-heart conversation with Baba. Did you not? Bap Dada has a record of each one. Promises are made in very beautiful forms, some in songs, some in poetry, and some in pictures. Bap Dada was seeing why transformation does not take place as much as you wish. What is the reason for this? Why does it not finish for all time? What was seen was that you have a thought for yourself and others that you will not allow that weaknesses to emerge again. For others, you think that you will transform whatever clashes you have with them in thoughts, words, or deeds due to the sanskaras or due to the settling of karmic accounts with them. However, why does it repeat from time to time? The reason for this is that you think that by knowing the sanskaras of a certain soul, you will keep yourself safe in the future and have good wishes and pure feelings. So here is the weakness that Baba is saying that will, if we check deeply, the next line, the habit of seeing, hearing, and imbibing the weaknesses of others has become natural. The habit of seeing, hearing, and imbibing the weaknesses of others has become natural and has been there for a long period of time. I think 2 weeks ago, Jainty Ben brought up this point as well, how dangerous it is when we focus on the weaknesses of others, but how it even destroys our remembrance as well. If you do not have this habit, that is very good. But if you do not pay constant attention as to what you should see instead, or what you should imbibe from that soul, you remember that you must not do a particular thing, but you do not pay natural attention instead to what you should think, see, or do for other souls. Therefore, although you clear a place, if it is not used in a good way, dirt and mosquitoes collect in that empty space because the dirt, dust, and mosquitoes that are already in the atmosphere gradually begin to increase, for that space is not being used. Whenever you come into connection with souls, let elevated thoughts of natural transformation first enter your consciousness. Whenever you come into connection with souls, let elevated thoughts of natural transformation first enter your consciousness, because you are already knowledgeful. Everyone's virtues, task, sanskaras, service, the space and pure sanskaras of transformation are always full, and so the impurity will automatically finish. You heard previously as well that when some children sit in remembrance, or when they practice having remembrance in the Brahman life, as they move along, although they experience peace in remembrance, they do not experience happiness. They experience peace in remembrance. They do not experience happiness. The experience of just peace sometimes makes the head heavy and sometimes sends you to sleep. When you are in a peaceful state, you do not experience happiness. Therefore, when there is no happiness, there is no zeal and enthusiasm. Even whilst having yoga, those souls are not content with themselves. The souls remain tired. They are always in the mood of thinking, why am I not happy? There is a reason for this as well, all deeply connected. You only think, I am a soul, a dot, an embodiment of light, and that Baba is also the same. However, what sort of a soul am I? What sort of a soul am I? What are the specialities of myself, the soul? I am multi-million times fortunate soul. I am a soul of the original creation. I am a soul who is claiming Baba's heart throne. You don't think these specialities that bring happiness, simply to think I am a dot, I am light, an embodiment of peace, takes you as soul into the stage of nil, emptiness. This is why your head becomes heavy. Therefore, when you have the determined thought for transformation in yourself and others, you must constantly keep that pure, elevated thought and speciality emerged, and transformation will then take place. Therefore, when you have the determined thought for transformation in yourself and others, you must constantly keep that pure, elevated thought and speciality emerged. That pure thought and speciality emerged, and transformation will then take place. You know, sometimes we talk about, Baba was talking about drishti, attitude drishti. Sometimes we think about our Hasuben. She always used to share whenever she gave course, but you also see when she used to come into interaction with others, she will so deeply focus on the soul, on specialities and things. And you know, when she gave souls the course, they also became such powerful Brahmins to emerge. And this is what Baba is teaching us today as well. You know, connect, focus, connect on the beautiful soul, the specialities, and emerge the highest in each soul. Mama used to be very much like that. You think this one is like this anyway. He does this anyway. This is bound to happen like this. Instead of that, think, this one is special according to his speciality. Just as you think this and that about the weaknesses, in the same way, think this and that about the elevated stage and specialities. Baba brought the soul, searched for the soul, brought the soul into the gathering because Baba saw something so precious and elevated. Bring this about now. Transform your consciousness, form, attitude, and drishti. Transform your consciousness, form, attitude, and drishti. See yourself in this form and also see others in this form. This is known as having filled the space and not leaving it empty. Celebrate the holy of burning in this way. Don't ever think like this about yourself or others. You see, I knew this one wasn't going to change. Such a karma, no? Baba comes to transform everyone, and when we hold that attitude, at that time, ask yourself, have I changed? Self-transformation will also bring about the transformation in others in front of you. Let each of you first think, let me be an example in having changed first. This is known as burning. This is known as the burning of holy. There is no celebration without burning. Shem, sorry, I'm reminding about Hasuben so much. Her one mantra was how she kept herself light and never taken anything, weaknesses of others. She'll say, they're playing their part, and just laugh all the time. They're playing their part and never got caught up with others' nature or sanskaras in any way. And the soul was so happy, had such good relationships with everyone, and earned blessings from the hearts of others. There is no celebration without burning. It is the burning that takes place first, because once you have burnt it, you have become clean, elevated, and pure. And such souls automatically and constantly remain colored with the company of the Father. So when you burn it, you become clean, elevated, and pure. And such souls automatically and constantly remain colored with the company of the Father. Such souls constantly celebrate the auspicious meeting with Baba and all souls. You see how looking at weaknesses also interferes in my connection with Baba. Auspicious means that they celebrate a beneficial, elevated, and pure meeting. Do you understand? Are you going to celebrate such a holy? When there is zeal and enthusiasm, every moment is a festival. So celebrate in great happiness together with celebrating in great happiness, play, eat, and enjoy yourselves. Yes, but always be holy and continue to celebrate a meeting. Acha. Lovely, straightforward murli on holy, purity, and all the powerful spiritual tools. Those who are constantly congratulated by the Father with blessings at every second, to those who are congratulated by every Brahmin with good wishes, to those who are extremely elevated, pure souls, to the souls who are constantly colored by the company, to the souls who constantly celebrate a meeting with the Father, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Thinking about this murli, not sure if it's this year or last year, Charlie Bai did a class on the power of remembrance, and the main highlight was how to make remembrance so natural that we don't have to keep thinking, but going into that powerful experience and being merged in that love so naturally and so powerfully. So that comes to mind to me at the moment with this murli. Nothing, no interference when I am sitting with Baba, just Baba and I, the soul. So blessings spoken by Bap Dada in personal meetings. Do you constantly experience yourselves to be souls who stay under the canopy of protection of the Father's remembrance? The canopy is the means of safety. What would happen if you were to step outside this canopy, even in your thoughts? What will happen? Ravan will carry you away and sit you in the cottage of sorrow. So, you don't want to go there. Always stay in the experience that you are a loving soul. Always stay in the experience that you are a loving soul who constantly remains under the canopy of the protection of the Father. With this experience, constantly become powerful and continue to move forward. The next part, do you constantly experience yourself to be a soul merged in Bap Dada's eyes? What would be the form of a soul who is merged in the eyes? What is in the eyes? A point, pupil. The capacity to see is in the pupil. So to be merged in the eyes means to experience yourself to be constantly stable in the point form. Do you have this experience? This is called being the light of the eyes. So constantly continue to make yourself move forward with this awareness. Always maintain the intoxication. I am a soul who is the light of the eyes. I am a soul who is the light of the eyes. Today's blessing. May you be a master son of knowledge and make an impact on all souls with your spiritual attitude, essence of the murli. May you be a master son of knowledge and make an impact on all souls with your spiritual attitude. Explanation. Something attractive attracts everything near to itself, and everyone's attention is drawn to it. In the same way, when your attitude is alokik and filled with spirituality, the impact of that will automatically influence many souls. And a alokik attitude means the stage of being loving and detached automatically attracts souls. An alokik attitude means the stage of being loving and detached automatically attracts souls. Such alokik and powerful souls become master sons of knowledge and spread their light everywhere. Slogan: always remain set on your seat of self-respect. Always remain set on your seat of self-respect, and all your powers will accept your orders. Om Shanti. So notice for today, the third Sunday of the month, the International Yoga Day, all Baba's children to sit for meditation from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Become a special master bestower of liberation. Become liberated from the bondages of the old body, the old world, old nature and sanskaras, and do the service of blessing everyone with the blessings of liberation and liberation in life. Baba gave us that method in the murli, how to spread the elevated spiritual attitude into the atmosphere. So give the blessing to be liberated. I'm just going to ask Sister Pratibha to come and just share about our yoga bhati today, that Africa family also are going to be involved powerfully. It's going to be very special. Thanks.
Om Shanti, everyone. So today is a special continent-wise bhati. It was inspired by Sister Grace from Ghana. And just the way you have the Olympic flame that goes from country to country, the idea is that from 4:30, the Yoga Bhati flame will be ignited in Mauritius. And then at 5:30 our time, it will go to Kenya. And then 6:30 our time, it will be in South Africa. And then 7:30 goes to Nigeria and 8:30 to Ghana. So it's like a 5-hour bhati of continuous yoga that will be passed on from one country to another country. And I think at our time, 4:15, our time 4:15, Vedanti Ben will initially just say a few words and offer a few blessings for this bhati before it really starts taking through. So whoever can join, it would be nice. It's an Africa-wide initiative, so we can all just enjoy being connected together. Okay, Om Shanti. I think the link for that has been sent around to different WhatsApp groups. So yeah, it would be nice. To whatever extent you can participate will be good. Shanti.
So we'll just do some murli revision, and then I will read the points. We read points Sunday. So we would like to invite you to unmute and please share whatever point that touched you, whatever you're going to bring into practice, and whatever blessings that Baba has given you to make this powerful transformation of becoming a holy swan. Any thoughts? Come. Hasmukh will say Om Shanti to the family and just share.
Om Shanti to the elevated Brahmin family. I am so happy to be here in Baba's house. The point that touched me today was that I have to check, do I simply kill my impurities or have I burnt it? If the seed is burnt, it cannot germinate, it cannot bear fruit. So that's the point that I'm taking today. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Sister Nita, and share.
So Om Shanti, good morning. I think it was a very powerful murli. I'm sure everyone agrees. But I love how Baba was talking about when you sit for yoga, it's not just about being peaceful, but really to experience that happiness all the time. And the method is such a simple one where he said, don't just consider yourself to be a soul, a point of light, because I think that has to some extent become a routine for me. But Baba was saying, what kind of soul am I?
And he followed it by multi-million times fortunate. And just saying that creates such zeal and enthusiasm. So today's murli, that's what I'm going to be practicing and taking and being the light of Baba's eyes. Om Shanti.
So thank you, Hasmukbai, Nita. We would like to see who else would like to share. Anyone? Brother Go, Brother Murray, anyone? Brother Avinal.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Dipti Ben.
I love the whole aspect on purity. And for me, it's summed up then in the slogan. It's only when the soul has that level of purity can it have pure self-respect. And Baba was saying only when there's that self-respect can you order the powers according to your command. So it was like a step-by-step process for me, where Baba really highlighted the depth of purity, because any self-respect that's not based on purity is not self-respect. Om Shanti.
Om
Shanti.
Shanti.
I love this point that Babu was trying to emphasize about when you are looking at yourself, you see the soul. You may see even thoughts going through your mind, but when it's reflected from others, then it reveals a lot about the soul. So it's very lovely to see that everyone is your mirror. Everyone reflects what you are feeling and thinking, and that stays in your subconscious mind, so that even it projects even in your dreams, that if you are pure, you become new, you change. You know, this Lokik term, it takes one to know one. What you see in others, you have. How do you know? So it's so beautiful to see the goodness in others. If you see any weaknesses in others, it just means you need to change and become pure. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Brother Avinal. Thanks. Be a master son of knowledge and spread rays of light to the universe. Always remain in self-respect. Have a beautiful, blessed, peaceful day. Om Shanti. Okay. All right. If there isn't anyone, okay, we will. I will read then the point for today. Experience the double light angelic stage. So homework for a Tapaswi life. Number 15. Now, let the good wishes in your heart reach other souls. Reveal the power of silence. Each and every Brahmin child has this power of silence. Simply emerge this power with your mind and body. Concentrate the thoughts in your mind in 1 second, and you will be able to spread the vibrations of the power of silence in the atmosphere through your angelic form. And specialities of our Dadiji, the title, one who surrendered and inspired others to surrender every thought, breath, and moment. Dadiji valued time a lot. She always used to say, every moment of the confluence is very precious, so do not waste it. Daddy used every breath, thought, and moment in a worthwhile way, and also inspired others to do the same. Let nothing go to waste. By being aware in every breath, she became so strong. The mantra of Man Man Above was always in her awareness. In order to become number one, now is the time. Each one can become that. Daddy demonstrated this. So thank you all. Have a very, very powerful, powerful day. Keep spreading that powerful, elevated light.
Here we go again, asking the same old questions, facing the same stuff, wondering when it's all gonna leave us alone. And here we go again, denying we ever knew the truth, or blame is the disease that separates you from love. And when you're
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti all. Have a good
Om Shanti, everyone.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, sister.
Thank you.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Michael.
Thank you, everyone. You have a beautiful, blessed, safe day. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.